There's Mount Madison. Couldn't see it yesterday, but you can see it today. Want to see the clouds. Just can't get enough. It's a beautiful day so far. I hope it lasts. Awesome, man. This is coolio schmoolio. So yesterday, I saw 3 through hikers. 1 coming down the mountain, and 2 in the hut. That gives us 41 altogether. And so we're moving along. I bet you there's some at Lake of the Clouds I've passed by. Oh, it's just so pretty. And there's my white blaze. They use those white rocks on top of these cairns a lot for a white blaze, I think. Hoo, 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 it's so pretty. Nice one. There's some snow over there. Look at this. This is why we hike right here. Get up here, the AT makes you pay, and then you get the reward. This is the reward. Look at this. So beautiful up here. Oh man, I'm so happy. Happy to be in the sun. I got my sunscreen on. I started off in my R1 and my rain pants thinking, it's gonna be really windy and nasty up here. But I was getting hot coming up that mountain. So I decided to just strip all that stuff off, and I'm hiking in my underwear. Joke. I put my shorts on. Oh my gosh. Look at that glacial cirque. Glacier. Right there. Riding out there into the valley. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. There's clouds coming in right there. So I don't know if I'm going to get a view on Mount Washington or not, but I'm getting views right now. This is what I'm going to take it. You got to take the moment sometimes and just live in the moment. Especially when you've been walking in the rain for 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. AT this way. Oh man. Dang, just look at that thing. Woo. Crazy. Nice one. Well, if these clouds stay away today, it might be a long video. You might have to pop some popcorn. Put it on pause. It's gonna take a while. I got 12 miles to hike today. Just gonna pop up over Mount Washington, down past Lake of the Clouds, and then another 5 miles to Mizpah Spring Hut where I'm gonna stay. I skipped out on breakfast this morning because I want to take advantage of this weather. Get hiking, you never know what's gonna happen later. So, gonna get myself going as far and as fast as I can today. Maybe I'm gonna end up today without being wet. This girl came into the hut last night late, like at 8:30. Her and her father, I think, they stayed in my bunk room, and she was really cold. You could tell she was suffering. I felt sorry for her. She was really trying to warm up and having a lot of trouble. A couple other people came in late too. I think they underestimated the power of the force up here. Awesome. Whew. Most of the snow on the mountain right now is on the other side, where the sun don't shine. Maybe we can see some of that when we get up to Mount Washington. All right, I'm gonna hike. I'll see you guys in a little bit. What an awesome day. I'm so happy to be hiking in something other than rainy weather and catching these fantastic White Mountain views. Right in time, right in time. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Woo! All right, y'all. Look at this. Like big giant cairn here. It's like a roundabout for trails. This one goes up to Mount Adams, I think. This one goes down somewhere. And there's the AT right there. This is also known as Thunderstorm Junction. And apparently if there's a number of thunderstorms in the area, they'll coalesce right here and have a fun time. And this is a place you don't want to be if there's a thunderstorm coming, because they get quite strong here, I understand. All right. Well, looky here. I don't have to turn you around. I believe. There's Mount Washington right there. With all its equipment up there. Nice. Not too far away. Let's get on over there before the clouds hit. This is so awesome. Literally 5 minutes ago, you could see the whole summit. And now it's just gathering up its clouds. It's like it calls the clouds to it. Come here. I want to show you something. So the clouds just rush up there. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Maybe they'll go away when I get up there. I'm still quite a ways away. Look at all the snow though. Snow's everywhere on the slopes. Nice. These mountains up here in New Hampshire are so much different than in Maine. In Maine, they're not tall enough. And the ice sheet just kind of came right over the top of them, scraped them clean of all that loose sedimentary rock. So mountains like Bald Pate, just like a groove surface where that ice sheet came down. But up here, the mountains are too tall. The ice sheet didn't make it all the way up here. And so instead you have these alpine glaciers. Here's a really nice little cirque right here. This little col right here, you can see this glacier just like going right down there. And you can't really see it, but on the other side, right over there, there's another one, another glacial cirque where the glacier just fell down the mountain and just flowed right down there. It had been kind of cool to find out how it interacted with the ice sheet when it met it. And you can see up here on these mountains, there's like tons of these angulated scree-like rocks. The ice sheet never got up here to scrape it down. And I'm sure there was ice up here, but it never really got it. But you can see in this area where you got this exposed granite, these bigger slabby granite slabs, kind of polished up, where most of the just kind of overlying rock just got taken away. Pretty cool. Maybe I'll get a better view when I get up here a little closer. There goes Mr. Sobo. That's Zach. He's I guess he's probably second Sobo in line now. He's the first one that actually passed me on the trail, and there's another one that stayed at the Lake of the Clouds hut last night. So those guys are cruising. He started on May 30th, and this other dude started apparently on June 4th. So, yeah. So much different up here. So much different. Beautiful. Keep on hiking. Let's go. See? You can see the dip over there. You can't really see much else, but then you come over here, and then you got another dip. All this ice formed in this little col, if you call it that, and just flowed down one side of the mountain or the other, depending on where it ended up. That is really neat. All right. Oh my God. Look at this. It's nearly the first day of summer, and I'm crossing snow. Weird. What is this, the PCT or what? I'm pretty sure this is the trail right here. I hope I don't post hole in this thing or slide down. I ain't got no spikes on. Made it. Ah. Man, what an experience that is. Coolio. These clouds are rolling in. I just got a shot of Washington again. It's got that cloud wrapped around it like its little binky blanket. I got to get up here. I'm going to have to put this down, I think. Oh, Holy smokies. All right. There might be a view right at the top of this cairn. I'm going to shut her off and then I'll come back in a minute, if there is. Wow, wow, wow. They say the trail is long, but it's narrow. I just got passed by Beacon, who is traveling north. He's doing a lash. He's doing all of New Hampshire and Maine. And we were talking for probably 15, 20 minutes. And at the very end, when I told him my name, he said, "Oh yeah, I remember you. We were at Station 19E together with your wife last year. And I saw you at Uncle Johnny's too." And then right away it clicked because he has a distinctive accent. And I remembered we were sitting down eating a burger in the bar at Station 19E waiting for Stonehenge to come and get us, take us home. And we had a nice little combo with him. Isn't that amazing? It is true. The trail is long, but it's narrow. And if you're lucky enough, you're going to meet people that you saw before. And that was really neat. Good luck, Beacon. I hope everything goes well for you in Maine. And see you on Katahdin. Well, I probably won't see you, but good luck when you get up there. That's awesome. All right, I have begun the final ascent to Mount Washington. It's going to take me a while, though, because it's like 2.5 miles to the top. And it's fairly straight up. And it's over all these craggy rocks and everything else. So, unless I see something cool on the way up, I'll see you when I get there. All right, take care. Bye-bye. There goes the Cog Railroad. Let me zoom in good. Climbing the mountain. I get to cross those tracks when I get closer to the summit. But I'm still 1.5 miles away. So I'm going to have to wait a little while. I think that train's going to beat me up here, though. Nice one. Here's the Lake of the Clouds hut. Off in the distance. In the southern prezis. Which that's where I'm going. And off to points beyond. Down that way somewheres. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's any people on it. Well, you gotta have a lot of trust in that little gear that holds you on the track. Otherwise, you're gonna go fast down that mountain. You might end up in Canada or wherever, Vermont maybe. All right, on the other side, check that out. Hard to see because it's a cloud coming up here. Another glacial cirque, a really deep one too. That ice was just pouring down here, just like that Russian River yesterday. Except it was going probably 2 inches a year. But still, it was pouring down there. Whew. I'm getting close, because right there, the antenna sticking up over the rocks. This is beautiful. I love it. Let's get on with it. There you go. Nice one. That's deep. That thing is deep. I think Leo said he came up here and skied down something like this. Maybe it was this one or another one. I don't know. But these people up here in New Hampshire are kind of crazy about stuff like that. Seems kind of dangerous to me. I'm not sure I'd want to do it. But Leo, he's a tough old cookie. He's going to find a challenge and he's going to get her done one way or the other. That is just spectacular. There. Magnificent desolation up here, let me tell you. Let's go get Mount Washington. It just kind of comes and goes. It's right there. I'm on top of the Cog Railroad right now. There's that gear that railroad, that train hooks into. And if that thing fails, man, you in some serious trouble. It is going to be the roller coaster of your life all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. I suppose they have some safety features involved there, but still scary if you ask me. Climb on down. Got about 0.3 to go to get to the top. Ooh, I'm getting close now. I'm within 0.1. Just got to get up there. What a way to finish off a summit of Mount Washington. Hot dogs and Coke and potato chips. I actually had 3 hot dogs, but I've eaten one already. All right, I'm gonna get these down me and head on down to Lake of the Clouds hut for a little visit, and then on to Mizpah hut. Pretty cool place. All right, time to get down off this mountain. Wow, can you believe that? I'm just walking down this trail. I passed by this lady. I recognized her immediately because we hiked with her for about 100 miles or so in Massachusetts last year. Her name was Geo, and she was kind of a force of nature, and she was funny and just excited to be out on the trail, and there she was. And I immediately recognized her, and I said, "Is your name Geo?" And she says, "Yeah, why?" I said, "Yeah, because we hiked together last year. Don't you remember me?" She says, "Not really, but you probably remember my wife." And she says, "Yes." So that was cool. Another hiker that we hiked with a year ago, we found on a trail. All right, pretty cool. So, yeah, what can I say? What a great day today is. Heading down to Lake of Clouds hut. I'll be there soon. Here's a Lake of the Clouds hut. I think this is the biggest of all the huts. I think it's the most busiest and most popular destination. I ain't staying here tonight, but I'm gonna drop in and say hello and get a little water and be on my way. I might get a cup of coffee if they got any. I'm all hyped up on Coke right now. Coca-Cola, that is. But I could use a little more caffeine. I bounced right down that trail. That was the best trail I've been on for quite a while. All right, let's go take a look and see what we got in here. A little bit of snow down there. Another glacial valley here. Glacier started right here. Went right down in that valley. What's interesting though is that the other side is just full of trees. And this side, nothing. It's weird. I wonder why. Things that make you go, right? Well, we're down out of the cloud's hanging above us, but we're not in it. This was a nice walk, I think, if I remember correctly. Well, last year we were going uphill, but I think trail is pretty nice, not too technical and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to just a chillaxing 4 miles down to Mizpah Spring Hut. Try to keep my feet dry though. I just got a left foot wet because you got this trail water and I was all bunched in with those little trees. I really couldn't get away from it. So that's the way it goes. My buddy Sultan, he just reminded me or explained to me why in day 71 that beaver chew is so high up on that tree. Well, he surmised that beaver was standing on top of snow, and that was at his height. So, and I suspect he's right. Sometimes you just don't see the mysteries in life, and other people will point them out to you. And when they do, and you get that oh yeah moment, then you're like, huh, pretty cool. So for all of you who are wondering why that tree was chopped off so high, I think that's the reason. Pretty cool. Man, look at that. That is so pretty. That's Mount Adams right there. They have a loop trail. I could have blue blazed it, but I'm a purist, you know. Got to stay on the AT. And I ain't got enough energy to go up there and come back down. Especially when it's foggy. Very pretty. This is that valley where that cirque began. That glacier came all the way down here, all the way down there. And you can actually see where it curved and ran around there and zipped back down into that other valley behind it. That's pretty awesome. Nice one. Yeah, I think this is another little glacial col. You can see the glacier goes down there, boom, boom, boom. There's that curvy part I was telling you about before, and you just see how the glacier just ran through that little valley down there. And then on this side, it dumped off over here and ran down into this valley. Amazing. I didn't really appreciate all this last year. Pretty neat. Pretty darn cool if you ask me. All right. On that rock. That's where I came from. I'm way up top there. Man, it is so beautiful here. It's just unbelievable. Beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely like banged it pretty hard. And I think there's just not that strong.
What an introduction.
Jake has had a cook of the day today. He woke up probably at around 5 a.m. has cooked the guests before you as well as this wonderful meal tonight. So if we can do a big round of applause.
And as cook of the day, I get to pick a super secret, top secret surprise question that kind of puts the rest of the crew on the spot and makes them come up with a witty answer to help us all to get to know each other a little more. So to start, my name is Jake. I use he, him pronouns. I'm from Concord, New Hampshire, and this is my 5th season in the huts. And the random question that I've definitely been thinking about and prepping for all day that they have no idea about is if you were to exchange a singular body part with a gray squirrel or any variety of squirrel that would become like your scale if you exchanged the body part, what would it be? And mine is the wings and arm flaps of a flying squirrel, so that I could therefore fly around like a squirrel. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Ruby. I am also from Concord, New Hampshire. I use she, her pronouns, and this is my 2nd season in the huts. And if I could exchange a body part with instead of a squirrel, I think I would take their little claws, because I love to climb trees and be able to do it without actually like getting to grasp anything. Just like pretty cool.
Well, folks, that's a wrap for day 77 out here on the Appalachian Trail. What a wonderful day I had today. Probably the best day I've had since I've been up here in the north part of the section, or the north part of the AT. It was not perfect, but it was really, really neat. Most of the day was just spectacular views, just wonderful hiking. What more can I ask for? Got Mount Washington out of the way. And tonight I'm down here at the Mizpah Spring Hut, where I had just the most wonderful conversation with people sitting at the dinner table with me. And we talked about through hiking and just talked about hiking in general and just had a great time. So today was a good one for me. I don't know how about you guys, but for me it was perfect. So I'm going to wrap this day up. I only hiked about 12 miles and I only saw 2 thru hikers today. So we're only up to 43 thru hikers at this point in time. And I don't know where they are. Maybe they'll be coming up soon. Hopefully anyways. But yeah, what a great day. So I'm going to wrap this day up, get in bed, and start hiking tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go to the last hut. That's the Zealand Falls hut. It's about a 15-mile hike, and going to get that done tomorrow, and then move on forward. So y'all take care, and have a good day, and good night, Mushroom. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.